Need my lipstick. Zoom lipstick. I always keep it handy. Okay, my name is Sheri Hauser, and I am the owner of Glory Bound Publishing. I'm a publisher and know how to use a lot of software. And right now, I want to show you. Making a little video, and I happen to be translating a book from Polish into English so that the author can release it in English. Very, very exciting. I want to show you some great software that really, really helps. I'm entitling this video, Translating a Language Using AI Software. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my video. I can remember how to do it here. I'm going to share my video and I'm going to show you what I'm doing. This is very, very cool. The two softwares that I'm actually using Quillbot and I'm using IvoryMind. So let's find the page. Here's my project right here. It's I've actually translated this little news article, which was in pretty awful shape. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to navigate first off to my IvoryMind, my dashboard. And in the IvoryMind, it's IvoryMind.com. If you put IvoryMind.com Sheri in there, then they give me a little bit of a incentive reward. But I'm doing several pages here. I'm just doing them a page at a time. What I have found with a lot of this software is that it's constrained for characters. So if you're starting to put a lot of characters in there, you're going to have challenges. Okay. So on this one right here, I'm going to put upload file. And what I'm working with is a PDF. So I push PDF. And I'm going to find my file, which is page 9. This particular author, I'm giving him 12 pages at a time to review. And then he's meeting with an editor to go over it. And then we're going to go ahead and publish his book. Very, very fun idea. I think the book is called Amazing Eyes by Henry. I can't say his last name. Big, long last name in Polish. Okay. So I'm going to let the IvoryMind upload the file. It won't take very long because, again, I'm only doing one page. So keep your character count down and it'll save you a world of hurt. What I have found is that IvoryMind is one of the best editing options that will take the most characters. Again, I'm working on translation. Now, IvoryMind said it does translation, but in doing my research, the best translation, most accurate, is Quillbot. So I'm going to let the file load here, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you. So here's our page 9. And so what you do is you go chat. It's going to convert my PDF into characters. Now you can convert this. I have PDF Acrobat. I have Acrobat for the office, and I could convert it. But the problem that I found when I converted it is it put a bunch of boxes where it didn't recognize the characters because I don't have the Polish font loaded in my system. So it doesn't recognize the Polish font. By going on to IvoryMind and letting IvoryMind do it, now it will include all of the characters and won't put little boxes in where the characters don't exist. Now, IvoryMind does have a language. You see, they do have a language option. But what I found that Quillbot is the best. Now, I've just done one here, and I'm not letting them save them. I don't have any reason to save them on the site. If you want to do that, it looks like there's an option for that. But I'm not letting them save it on the site. So I'm just going to get rid of my last page. And I'm going to put in the page I have now. Now I have the pages right here before me. I printed them out. So I can, even though I don't really read Polish, I can tell that the first word on this page is whiskerskisi. All right. And the last word on this page is the STR8, which STR8 is their page inclination. Okay. So I'm going to look at this but you can see right here, it ends with an exclamation point. So I see that it's ending with an exclamation point. Again, on this particular one, you can designate formality. I'm letting it do the formality for me. I'm going to copy this stuff here, and I've already got a Word document open. I'm going to get rid of that one because that's my last page. And this page right now is page 9, and it's STR8. And then on this stuff here, because he's checking the translation and he may want to make some changes to it, I'm making it double spaced. And because it will drag over to the next page, putting the page indications up here on the top is the best option. And then with him, I'm going to print both of the pages, the Polish page, the English page, and then let him meet with the editor and compare the pages. So I'm going to do another one. I'm going to go ahead and print this one, and then I'm going to do another one if that was too fast for you. Okay. So back here, I'm going to start off with IvoryMind. This is my last one. And on IvoryMind, you start on the dashboard. And here's all of my projects. Almost all these are books. See, I have 4 pages of those. I'm going to upload my next page, which I have already downloaded this. The process was to, I'm going to show it to you. The process here was the book, the whole book. Now, the whole book was given to me as a PDF. Somebody already had the files, had scanned the files in. If the person hadn't, if the files weren't scanned, we'd have to scan the files in. I tried to scan in the files, but look, they were crooked on the first page to start with. The second page had a line on it. Problematic. So I kind of started on the third page because the third page seemed to be, relatively um, uh, perpendicular. So I started on this page. When I converted it again, the characters went all crazy. I couldn't just convert it straight on the conversion on converting it to Word. So what I did is I went in and I opened because I work in the Acrobat software or the fancy software, the Adobe stuff. I went into um, Photoshop. I went into Photoshop, and I'll just show you how you can do that. I want to open the PDF. You can open the PDF. Now here is the whole PDF. It opens and it shows you all the pages. I think it's going to open. And there it is. There's my PDF. So it's going to be all the pages here. So here's all my pages. It's just been a little slow to fill in. So here's all my pages. I've already downloaded up to page 12, so I'm going to show you guys with page 13. I can just choose page 13 and I can say, okay. And now 13, which is actually SDR12, 13 is its independent page. I can save it as page 13. Okay. So all eyes, This is the name of his book, and this is going to be page 13. Okay. So I've separated all of the pages out individually. Again, I would not try to put them all in as one big clump because you're going to behave my, okay? It's just software limitations, okay? Okay. So that one, 13, all right, okay, let's save it again, okay? It was just a little slow there for some reason, probably because I'm in two softwares and in Zoom at the same time, okay? So I'm going to come around again, for those, we're going to do it again. I'm looking for page 10. So here's page 9. I'm going to upload page 10, which I've put them all in a file. And when I get frustrated trying to find things, I put it on my desktop, okay? Here's 10. And you can see they're not small files. They're, they're sizable. So there's page 10. Upload the file. Now, IvoryMind, I think that you can do a little bit for free. I bought the subscription. It was $144 a year. And then they said, oh, do you want to refer other people? And we'll give you 30% off something. I don't know what. But I said, okay. And so I have the for sending to people, upload to mine. I saw a little glitch on the Wi-Fi. I'm not going to stress about it. Okay. We're just going to keep going here. So again, I'm only uploading one page. You're going to find if you're uploading a page in English, it's going to be a lot quicker than if you're uploading Polish. Okay. So that's why I just chose one file. So I'm uploading the file. Again, I'm not really doing too much with the IvoryMind except for using it as an international conversion, font conversion. So I am almost sure that I could put whatever I want into whatever language I want into it, and it's going to go ahead and be able to have those characters that I need for that font. I know when I translated a book before in Korean, I had to download the font. All right, so I'm going to just cursor over this stuff. I can get it all. Cursor over it and go down with that. Now I have all that, and that's my page 9 STR here, which is my true page 10. I'm going to go to my Quillbot, get rid of this last stuff. This is amazing. He's been working for years trying to get this book, this first 60 pages translated. Okay. All right, so there's it's in there and it says Polish detected. I don't really need to push the Polish button or the translate button because it was right there. I can see right there that this is this, and you can go on down. I just make sure I got the front and the back of the whole thing. Okay, copy. And again, I'm gonna put it right here on my page. Whoops. Control Z will back you up. All right, there's my stuff. Control A, and I want to double space it, just space it on out. Again, this is just Word. And then up here, this is page 10 or page 9 on his pages. Okay. File, save as, browse, page 10. Save. The Quillbot does a whole bunch of stuff too. I'm sure that I'll kind of make use of it for this and this and this, but for right now, I'm just using it for translation options. I just bought the subscription to it because it would only translate a certain number of pages, and I got a whole book to do here. So I paid $99 for the year for this translation option. So that's the end of this video, and I hope you enjoy other videos. They're all short videos, and I'll continue to put more videos on, even doing some of these technical things. If you're totally into technical options related to publishing, do check out my publisher school at publisherschool.com. I have that. And I also have the laser train, which are templates for digital publishing. So those go through a lot of specific types of stuff that you have to do working conjunction with InDesign and Photoshop, Illustrator, Professional Acrobat to publish books in today's world. Have a good day.